very impromptu video. It's not super glamorous, but I did want to come on and talk to y'all. So I'm gonna wait a little bit and see who comes on. So we can talk about this, these shifts I've been working as an RN. So I'm gonna wait for a few of y'all to come through the live. All right. Hold on. Hey Zelda. I haven't started talking. Hey, it's Amanda. What's up? Is that Trinidad? Is that Trinidad with the that flag? I don't know. I'm not good with the Hey Zelda. Oh my gosh, y'all. So much has been going on. So much. Jamaica. Oh yeah, duh, the yellow. Yeah, duh, yellow and green. So much has been going on with me. Y'all. Y'all. Like I'm gonna have to do a whole other video talking about like an actual life update. But as far as my professional life, do a little color. Not a whole lot has changed as far as my professional life, except I've been picking up shifts as as a RN. So, what's up, y'all? So, I just want to give y'all a quick little update and see if y'all had any questions. I know it's been a minute since I've been posting. It's just, because it's stuff that I cannot tell y'all that I want to tell y'all, kind of, sort of, but. Anyways, as far as my career, I've been just picking up shifts as an RN. So if you all don't know, I actually technically am still in LPN and I have my RN. So here, I've talked about it in another video, I think, but here in Missouri, you can still practice as an LPN or an RN. But if I were to say get hired somewhere or say I pick up a shift as an LPN, I can only do what that job title as an LPN. Like I can't remove a pick line. That's something only RNs can do. Even though I'm an RN, but since I'm there working as an LPN, I can't do an RN's job. But if something were to happen, like say something were to happen, whatever, they will hold me under the same standard that they will hold a RN. Ain't that crazy? So I can't do what an RN can do, even though I am an RN. But if something happened, they're gonna be like, "Look, you was the RN, but I'm here working as an LPN." So, when I first got my RN, I was still picking up a lot of LPN shifts because I'm still doing agency, and in the nursing homes, like there's just way more LPN shifts than it is RN shifts because why would they pay me RN rates, which should I talk about it in this video, how much I'm getting paid, or should I talk about it in a whole separate other video? But why would they pay me RN rates if if they can just get an LPN to come in? So I was picking up a lot of LPN shifts in the beginning, but lately all I've been doing is RN because like once you go to that RN pay, once I picked up a 8-hour shift as a RN and I realized this is the same amount that I get paid. No, as a 12-hour shift as an LPN. So I could work a shift as an LPN and get paid get the same pay that I was going to get paid as an RN working 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, why would I go back to that? So the only time that I pick up LPN shifts is if I need the money like the next day, like or like that same day. Thank you. I just got it done today, yeah. So I'm trying to like get used to it. I'm going to be doing all silk presses for the rest of the year, because I just want something different. So anyways, like why would I pick up these shifts? Like I know Rashida, long time no talk. I miss y'all. Yeah, I don't want to put too much out there until I get everything situated, but just my personal life is really, yeah. Um, yeah. It's a lot. But I'm working on some things right now that hopefully will put me in a space where, what's up, Trey? That will hopefully put me in a space where I feel like I can create, because right now I'm not in a space to create. If you all don't know, I have a whole other business like that. I do crystals, I sell crystals and do other things. I haven't been able to like do anything. I've taken all of my items out of my house and put it in a freaking storage unit because my home is not the most peaceful space right now. I'm very blessed. My kids are healthy, they're happy, they cool, but just like personally, like my house is just not where I need it to be. I need to get up out of here. Um, so that's that. But anyways, I just kind of on a tangent. But yeah, once I freaking did that, once I started doing them RN shifts, I was like, child, I ain't about to keep doing this LPN ish. So I only do that if I like legit, like ain't got no money. Like I just gotta go pick up a shift. I ain't got no money. But all I've been doing is RN. And it's really no different because I'm still in the nursing homes. Only thing is I went to a one place on the weekend. And I think I told you this, I can't remember, but I went in and I was like, so who do I, who's the supervisor or whatever? They was like, you? I was like, oh, okay, because I was the only RN. They was like, you the RN supervisor. I was like, oh shit, okay, shit, let me be the RN supervisor then. So basically the DON, I had her number and she was just like, just text me that everybody got in. She just wanted me to call, like text her and let her know about the shift, like the schedule. And then anything that happened throughout the day, I just text her like such and such failed. We send them to the hospital, da 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 da. She's like, okay, cool, da 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 da. And that was that. Like literally that's all I freaking did the whole shift. I did rounds like in the room, like, I just did rounds, ask any nurses did they need anything. And then it was one floor where they had a CMT charging the floor. So they didn't have an actual nurse charging the floor. They had a CMT because really just passing meds. But something happened. No, I had to do an IM injection, like an intramuscular injection, if you don't know what that is. And CMTs can't do those. So that was the only thing I had to do was go over there, do that, and document it. That was that. It was so chill. It was to the point I started talking to this guy. He was a CNA, but he was also a staffing person. So I was like, dang, I wish I had somewhere to put my stuff or whatever. He was like, oh, come on, you can go in my office. I was like, okay, shoot. So he had took me upstairs and went in his office. He's like, yeah, I can get you some ice out the freezer. Because I was like, I want some ice. I need some, I'm so hot. He was like, get some ice out the freezer. Yeah, everything cool, just chill. I was like, okay. So I was just sitting up in his office chilling. I went to go get me some breakfast. I was just relaxing, y'all. It was nice. It was a nice, chill shift. I did that. Maybe I did that for maybe 2 weekends. They have a shift coming up that I might do this weekend. And the pay for that is, I think it's 55 an hour. So the pay is looking good for the RN. And then y'all, why I freaking, what is that sound? Whose car? Let me just make sure it's in my car, y'all. I don't know who car that is. But anyways, um, hopefully it's not too loud, y'all. This dang on sound in the background. But what was I gonna say? They have another shift come up this weekend and I'll probably pick it up. But yeah, they pay 55 for that one. And then typically like my LPN shifts, the most I was getting was like, my typical shifts was like 39. And so the one that like I said, the supervisor role on the weekends like 55. But for the most part, when I do pick up RN shifts, I'm just the RN there. I'm a floor nurse. It's not anything like that. But then I found another place, y'all. They paying. I haven't got confirmed yet to go in. I'm like, I hope they're not trying to get an RN to come in to be the dang on DON. Because sometimes places do that. They will have an agency nurse be the freaking DON. So hopefully it's not that because they paying 72 an hour. And I was like, ooh, that sounds real good. So I put in the request for that. I'll see if I get into that place. I have picked up there before. That was actually my first place that I ever picked up as an agency nurse. So that's that. We'll see how that go. I'll let y'all know. But it's been good. The pay's been good. And I've been really appreciative of that. It was worth it. It was worth it. I don't know. I know some people, like at first I was like, it ain't gonna be worth it to go for your RN because the pay ain't gonna be the same. Now it's worth it when you do agency. I don't know what it's like if I were to work on a floor. I'm not even there yet. As far as being an actual floor nurse as an RN, I can't see myself even entertaining it until maybe next year sometime. I'm just not there right now. And if I do it, it's not gonna be as a floor nurse. I really want to do become a nurse auditor, which I probably do need to get some experience on the floor. But basically, the nurse auditor, they go in, they tell you what's wrong with your facility, and they try to tell you like what you need to do to improve it, like quality control type of thing, I guess. But that's what I'm interested in, or some type of case manager. Like I don't want to do anything on the floor no more. Like I'm done with floor nursing. I thought I wanted to do ER. I might do it for like 6 months just to get some experiences. I don't want to be one of those people that don't really know the floor. I might do ICU. I might do P. See, now I'm talking about I'm getting interested now. I might do it. It sounds good, but I would have to change my mindset to be able to be a floor nurse again. Like actually be somebody's full-time floor nurse. I would have to change my mindset. But let me look at some of y'all comments. Let's see. What's up, Zelda, Amanda, Shannon? Let's see. Brenda, Sydney, Rashida. Let's see. Oh, wow. I'm delighted. I can't even explain. I just passed my exams. Okay, good for you. Congrats. Um, let's see. I'm really considering going back for my RN, but I don't know if I can work and do school. I would say look and see if you can do agency. Are you doing agency right now? Because that really does give you a lot of flexibility when you work agency versus working somewhere like actually full time, and it and you get paid more. So that's why I like doing agency the whole time I was in school. Let's see. So Andrea says depends on the hospital. My hospital pays me 38 an hour plus shift differentials. But if you pick up, you get an extra 1,000 per shift. That's what's up. See, you gotta be willing to pick up these extra shifts. Sometimes I don't be willing. Um, You say I graduate in December. That's what's up, Annie. Um, you said that's God stopping you. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know. Uh Kay says, or Kai says, dang, how I get that job? I want to be chilling as the RN supervisor. Yeah. So chill until it's all on your shoulders. I mean, it's all on your shoulders anyways, because the whole building is looking to you if something were to happen. So it's already gonna be on your shoulders. Like, that's how I feel. Let's see, protect yourself from this world is Judgment Day. I'm really considering going back. Yeah, you probably will be able to work and go to school. You just gotta look at your options and just see what you can do. I'm not gonna say it's the easiest thing to do, but it's possible. It's definitely possible. But yeah, let me know if y'all have any more questions. Let's see. I'm doing agency now, but I took a travel contract. I never want to be staff. I feel you. Like, I don't want to be anybody's staff either. And as far as travel, I was just talking to an LPN. She was like, she did a travel assignment in Chicago. I think she said she was getting paid like 3,600 for it. And then, which 3,600 a week, that ain't bad as an LPN. I was like, shit, I wonder how much they paying as RN. But you never know what places you going into. Like the place that I had picked up with her, like I had saw her at, she was there on a travel assignment too. And she was telling me she was only getting paid like 17 an hour, but she was like, the money comes once of course, once you get the travel stipend. That's how you get paid more. But then you gotta pay to stay somewhere. So it's just like, is that worth it? I don't know. I really don't know. I would have to look into it to see if it's worth it for me. But it did make me a little interested. I just don't know if I would be okay with being somewhere for like 6 weeks and not really knowing if the place is good or not before you go. Because the place we was at is real ratchet. Like to the point where she said a patient, oh God, it sounds horrible, y'all. But basically she said that the patient, like 2 days before she was there, the patient had vomited, right? They said the patient had vomited and they called the doctor ordered like a CBC or something that was supposed to get done like on a Monday. The patient was vomiting like on Saturday. They was supposed to get done Monday. It never got done Monday. And then Tuesday comes around when she's working and the patient, I think she said the patient vomited again. And that was cool. Then she contacted the doctor was okay with it. And she was cool. She went under to check on her patient. They said after all of that happened, While he was eating, she was like, he was up, he was eating, he was cool. Then next thing you know, the aide comes to her like such and such is dead, basically. So she's over here trying to get this patient together. Um, they don't even have phones on the unit. They didn't have a working phone, y'all. So they screaming down the hall trying to get nurses to come over there. Literally screaming down the hall. The nurse was by herself. She had like 50 something patients. Did she tell me 56? I think she told me 56 patients. On day shift, she by herself. I think she said she had a CMT. And she's a travel nurse. So she knows the people because she said she had been there for 3 weeks. So she did kind of know the people. But that's a lot. And y'all don't have phones. So I can't even call and do a overhead stat to get somebody over here because y'all don't have phones. And then when somebody come over here, we got to go somewhere else to call to get the ambulance to come in here. And then they don't have a working printer. So in order for you to print something, like they have like a rehab unit and a long-term care unit. You have to like walk across this bridge, put in all these dang on codes to get into different doors and go all the way to the rehab unit to hopefully be able to print something off. I'm like, that's I wouldn't want to have to walk into that. Like that's horrible. She said she was giving a man CPR. She said it was just everything just coming up. She said he had a GI bleed. Oh, this is crazy. And it could have been prevented had they got the lab work done beforehand, like the day before, or they just went ahead and got stat labs the day that he was already throwing up to begin with. It could have been prevented. But a facility like that, all they have are agency nurses. So stuff just falls beyond the cracks. And I know people be like, oh, agency is so bad. Agency is this and the third. But if I'm coming in to just help you out, something like a lab or something like that, I might not even notice that a lab was due on this person. Or if there's no computer over here or printer that works, when the labs come in, where are they coming to? There's not even a phone over here that works. Like, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's just this is why I say, like, I'm so done with nursing. This is why I got to get my home life together so I can work on my businesses and be behind a damn computer and then do some little live shows, which I like do events and things like that because this ain't where it's at. It ain't where it's at least for me. I've done my time. I've been a nurse for almost 8 years. No, 7.5 years. Let's say that 7.5 years. I've done my time. Like to me, that's enough time. That's enough time. Especially with me doing agency, because when you do agency, like 1 year agency, I feel is like 2 years of regular full nursing because you're going to so many different places, seeing so many different things. Like it's just a lot. But anyways, I'm sorry my phone is shaking. Let's see what y'all talking about. Girl, I'm so happy for you. I'm back in New York and so ready to get back from Orange. Go for it. Go for it, Rashida. Yes, it's hard for me. It's the commute. The whole facility is agency. It's so weird. Yes. A lot of these places now, back in the day, I would say like pre-COVID, people were so afraid to become agency nurses. They was just like, oh no. I mean, people would do it, but people was just like, they cancel you too much. Or I don't even know what I'm walking into, or da 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 da. People was really hesitant to do agency nursing. But nowadays, shh, everybody agency. Everybody. Everybody is agency. No one wants to work anywhere. It's almost rare when I go into a place to find people that actually work there. Like it's been shifts where I worked and everybody, I can't find one regular person, not even an aide that's regular at places. Like it happens, which is kind of scary because if something was to go down, like we don't know anything about anything. But it is what it is. That's why I'm just like, I'm ready to get done with this, y'all. Yeah, staff RN pay is terrible. But you're so right. I'm a travel nurse, and all these facilities be a little ghetto. They wouldn't pay you to come if they had it all. True. You're right about that. They would not pay you to come if they had it all together. Okay. That's what you got to kind of realize. It's just, it is what it is. She said, I'm agency. I can never go back. I would never take keys for that. People sounds like a setup. I know. Yeah, but she had been working there. She picked up an assignment there, but she said that she's been reporting that place to her, for like to her recruiter or something like that. And she said they're supposed to do like a quality something meeting or whatever to let them know like the safety of the place. Because she even said like State was talking to her about being over there after that incident. She had a meet up with State. It was just a whole thing. She was like, I told them that if I'm going to be working over, they have to have another nurse over here with me or I'm not doing it. So I was like, okay, so where the other nurse at? Because even when I was there with her, I was like, you still didn't have no other nurse. But she was saying that the person, girl, yeah, they said that the person in activities was coming over there to help do wounds. I'm like, oh, okay. An activities person is coming to do wounds. All right. I mean, it is what it is. Hey Tanya Flowers. That she was like, yeah, they'll just have somebody come over to do wounds or somebody to come help with this. I'm like, no, you need an actual nurse that has an actual assignment to come over here and do this work. Like, not somebody to come do a damn check or to slap a bandage on somebody. Like, no, somebody needs to be over here in case something were to happen. But I don't know. Yeah, I need to get my eyebrows done. Yeah, I see that. But yeah, I've been having such like ups and downs. I went to Chicago at the end of September, went to this Mary J. Blige concert. It was really nice. My mom and my sister, we all went. It was so nice. I vlogged it. I want to post it, but I just haven't edited the video. But it was fun. We had a lot of fun. It was fun times. But yeah, I need to change my life. Let's see, Paulette. Hey there, I love your videos. Just about to do NCLEX PN. Any advice? I am so nervous, suffering from anxiety. I would like to do travel nursing. Do you think they would be recommended for LPNs? Yeah, definitely. It's a lot of travel nurse LPNs. Yes, the activities person. As far as NCLEX, I do have a few videos on NCLEX, but that was a minute ago. Things have changed, I guess. I would just say keep doing questions and whatever your school has given you, hopefully you prepare for it. I need to do a video about my RN NCLEX experience, but I don't know. People ask for advice about NCLEX. I'm just like, shoot, do questions and take your time, breathe while you're doing it. Just like really allow yourself to take the time to do it. Don't rush yourself through it. Just throughout that whole time, you got to really be in the freaking zone. And even me, I'm one of those people that's like positive thinking. And even me, I had to be like, okay, Brandy. I had to like literally close my eyes at some point and just be like, and get you through it. Just keep, if you gotta do that after each question, do it. Just take your time, breathe through it, and just look at the questions and really just take your time doing that. That's like the best advice I can get. And then beforehand, I mean, your school hopefully prepares you for it. Just do a lot of questions. Do a lot of questions. And understand, like, you know, the rationale when you do the questions and things like that. Hey, Jacqueline, what's up? Love less samey. Love less samey. Child, I don't know. Yeah, y'all know I'm not the best with pronunciation. But yeah, it's been cool. I'm about to actually pick up hella shifts. Yeah, I'm about to work like 5 12s in a row because your girl needs some change, get some change together. And I like it. Like one 12-hour shift is like 500. Only thing is I know my freaking taxes. They about to bust my head because the agency that I go to, they don't take out taxes because we're independent contractors. So I'm gonna need to start, you know, putting some money aside. Probably, I need to figure it out before the end of the year. What I'm gonna do about that, especially with my YouTube. With YouTube, I need to have the money for stuff too. Like I need to think about my taxes as well with YouTube. I'm a geriatric nurse, meaning I work at long-term care facilities, and then that also includes like some rehab units as well. I know I haven't done a 16 shit. I used to do them when I was pregnant, but I ain't doing them now. I used to do them when I was pregnant, but I haven't done them in a minute. They say compression socks, but which ones? I mean, I think they're all the same. There's this brand called Reflections by Zaina. You can look her up on Instagram, Black owned. She's a nurse as well. She sells compression stockings and she sells badge rails. My bad. My hair is like snagging on this shirt, and I'm like, I need to change this shirt probably. Because I'm trying to, because I had her clip a lot of my ends, and I'm not trying to get no more split ends, child. And she cut a lot of the color off too. Can y'all tell? I had a little bit of color in my hair for my graduation. But yeah, that's that. That's that. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about? You say I do weekend special. Yes, that's what I did when I went for my LPN. I did they call it weekend option where I'm at. Annie. Yeah, I suggest that. I did that when I was in my school for LPN. I did 2 16s on the weekend and then 1 8-hour shift throughout the week. Some places, as long as you work your 2 16s on the weekend, you don't have to come in and do your 8. They'll just go ahead and pay you. But my place didn't do that. So I still had to come in and work an 8-hour shift. And then what I did was I told them like my school didn't get out till like 3 or something. So I had to come in like at 4 and the shift started at 2:30. So I just had that agreement with my job. See, your job pay you like my job. They was still like, nope, come in and do it. And like, I'm giving y'all my whole weekend, like literally my entire weekend. My bad is shaking, and y'all still trying to, trying to have me come in during the week. Hold on, yeah, but I want to do some more videos for y'all. I really don't even know like what type of videos to do because I'm done with school. I'm really not. I'm working, but it's just the same. It's the same. All I can do is just come on and do rants and stuff like that. My goal is to, I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this channel, honestly. I have no idea if I'm gonna turn it. I don't want to turn it into a lifestyle channel. I still want it to be like nursing based, but I don't know what to put on here. I don't really know what to do. That's probably why I haven't posted a lot of content. I don't want to do too many rant work videos anymore. But I don't know what to post. So I had to probably get into the state of me being inspired by nursing again for me to post more on here. I do have a lifestyle channel, Stay Forever True. You can go check that out. And I'm on Instagram too, under Stay Forever True, and then the number 1. So y'all can see me over there. But I really just have not been posting a whole lot. I need to get my life together. Yeah, I might do some like little vlogs like that, day in the life, stuff like that. I might do that on this channel more, showing like what I eat, you know, eating plant-based diet. And your girl is over here working on getting snatted at, so that's something too that I could post about. And yeah, I want to get some certifications as an RN, like work on getting some more like PALS. What is it? Isn't it for pediatrics, like PALS and a few other certifications, maybe like wound nurse certification, work on that. I need to get some continuing eds. I already know I need to work on that. But I don't know. Y'all gonna have to tell me what y'all want to see. But I can definitely do some day in the lives. But if y'all don't have anything else y'all want to talk about, my hair already getting a little fuzzy, child. If y'all don't have anything else y'all want to talk about, I'm gonna go ahead and get off her. I just wanted to say hi because I missed y'all. I really, really missed y'all. And it's gonna get better. I'm gonna do more. Once I get my space the way I want it to be, I get me a little studio to work in. I'm gonna give y'all more content because y'all helped me tremendously. Like y'all kept me nursing. Like if it wasn't for this channel, I would not still be a nurse. Like I wouldn't be a nurse because I was so ready to be done with it. But every time I feel like I'm over, I'm done with it, y'all will post something like, hey, you know, I was watching you before I got into school and now I'm graduating. Or I'll run into somebody, like I literally run into somebody every week out in the streets. And they be like, oh, wait, hold on. Are you Nurse B? And they be like, oh my goodness, I went to school. I was watching you all before I went to school and while I was in school. So like stuff like that keeps me going. But I'll let her know what's up. Me and Kathy haven't even been talking. My best friend, I have a lot of videos with her. Like me and her don't even talk no more for real. Like it's life, y'all, my life. I'm not gonna get into details. I'm not gonna get all emotional on her, but yeah, things has just like really changed for me. But I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I can still provide for my family, and I still have, you know, my channels to work with. Let's see. What's up, Wild Honey? I ain't seen you in a minute. You're one of the realest nurses out here, honey. Keep it as a nursing channel. Some of us still trying to grow to be like you. Yeah, I do. I like to me, I see a lot of nursing channels. They grow. They start off with nursing and then they grow even more once they deviate from nursing. But I never wanted this channel to be anything but nursing. Like I always wanted to keep it nursing and then have my lifestyle channel. Maybe I'll do more. I don't know, gosh. I don't know, y'all. I'll see. Spirit gonna lead me, Lord. But yeah, I always wanted to keep it nursing. I don't know why. I just wanted to keep those two separate. Could you please do interviews for LPNs who want to get better jobs with certifications? I need to do some research on that. Also, give advice for students who have to work during school but are sick of working on the floor. Um, oh, that's what's up, Demetria. You going for your RN, you already LPN. Yeah, I'll do more. And I probably should, since I'm kind of done with it, I'll just maybe do interviews with other people, collaborations like I used to do back in the day. That'd be great, actually, to do that. To like just talk to other people and let them, you know, kind of create the content for the channel. Um, Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Do more more videos about things outside of bedside nursing. That's what Missy is talking about. But I'm gonna get off here because I'm just rambling, y'all. I love y'all. I miss y'all, and I'm glad that I still got my support system out there. I still got y'all out here watching me. I really, really, really appreciate y'all. Like I do. People still watching videos I posted 5+ years ago, and it's still contributing to my household, still helping me and my family. So I definitely appreciate y'all. Um, yeah. Y'all don't know how much y'all been there for me when I didn't tell y'all nothing was going on. Y'all really have. Y'all my folks, y'all my family for real. So I appreciate y'all. I love you all. I'm about to go. Like I said, post anything else that y'all want to talk about. Oh my gosh, yes, burnout. Burnout is real. Yeah. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go because I'm just rambling. And that's that. Thanks for coming on. Bye, y'all.